Good morning, people. It's Friday. My mail came, so that means it's time for the news. First off, let me just say, I hope you enjoyed spring. Winter's back. We have the journal for Friday, March 21, 2025. The star of the week is going to be Chad Boffman. We'll see what that's about. Okay, front page, we've got borough business. And as stated before, if you just see them say borough, you know they're talking about Phillipsburg because that's all that matters. Let's see. Absent candidates for borough council re-election failed to show up for meeting. Fire companies paused again on merger talks. A voice in favor of a fire tax. Borough won't sell parking spaces to Brumery. Yeah, I know. Bruno and hot water over blighted buildings. Hillcrest, nothing. Cemetery, nothing. Powder magazine, nothing. Luther's fabled caboose is finally ready, but it's not in Phillipsburg. That's the highlights. Let's see. Council members Fitz, McGuire, Harry Wood, and Mayor John Strino all seek to be reelected. We're not there. Fire company merger. Chief Justin Butterworth informed council merger talks between Hope and Reliance have been paused for 3 to 6 months. I thought they had gotten together a long time ago. Let's see. We have Getz wants to relive history. Councilman Luther Getz. Oh, that's Jet, by the way. Sorry. The sub-headline had GETTS, threw me off, but now that I see that it's actually supposed to be an E at the end, that's Jet. Yes, Butterworth, if Hope had any old meeting minutes that he could review. Hydrants turned on, but do they turn off? Who maintains the fire hydrants? Butterworth said the fire hydrants are maintained by the water company. I would think everybody knew that already. Hello, Kerry. Champion of the fire tax. Borough resident Brett Stewart spoke to champion of fire tax. I'm betting Brett Stewart is a fireman. Don't know. Let's see. Anything else in here? Lower insurance premiums. Dennis seeks to buy parking space. Code enforcer. Bruno's blight presents serious safety risk. Councilman says very upset after reading numerous complaints on social media about Albert Bruno's numerous blighted buildings. Yep, that's what you want to do. You want to run your government according to social media. And finally, the caboose. The end of every old train had a caboose. I think I knew that. A couple years ago, Luther Jet, yeah, whatever. Let's go back here and see if we got the. Well, they also say that there's 5 candidates for 5 council seats and 2 mayoral candidates. There, we also have April Spring Cleanup Month in Osceola. At their monthly meeting, the Osceola Borough Council, they called it a council instead of, what did they keep calling? Oh, board. Declared April will be Spring Cleanup Month. This means you can set your brush and leaves and compost materials on the curb for the borough crew to pick up, but please put your clippings and stuff on a tarp and or place it in composable bags and barrels. Okay, and that's seems to be all they have to say about the Osceola Borough meeting. We're going to have a police report first. We have some obituaries. We have a Joan Graffis, born in 1932. Emily Waring, born in 1955. And Barry Lee Blake, born in 1943. So if any of those sound familiar to you, you can go online and find further information. Police report, not kind. A 10-year-old Phillipsburg boy was cited for harassment after removing the wig from a 12-year-old Phillipsburg girl. Okay. I have different feelings about that. It's like the kid's a little asshole because you can only assume why a 12-year-old girl is wearing a wig. But then again, he's 10 years old, so they don't necessarily have a whole lot of common sense at that age. More on Hill Street. Colin Alexis, 26, of Phillipsburg, was cited for harassment after yelling at a 24-year-old Phillipsburg woman on Hill Street in Chester Hill Borough. Alexis fled the scene prior to police arriving. You know that boy who grabbed the wig was also on Hill Street. Thinks he's fast and furious. 15-year-old Phillipsburg boy took his mother's car from Hill Street and headed down to the plaza where he did several burnouts in the parking lot, hitting snow embankments. As he spun around, then he returned the car before his mother knew it was gone. But as they say, a mother always knows, and now the boy is charged with disorderly conduct. Is Hill Street going to be the new Morrisdale? Curtis Mulligan, 23, of Clearfield, oh, this says DUI in possession. Curtis was found to be under the influence of drugs and in possession of drugs and drug paraphernalia during a traffic stop on the 2500 block of Bigler Highway. Busting up a door, a 31-year-old Morrisdale woman was charged with criminal mischief after breaking a door window on the front door of a 37-year-old Morrisdale man's residence. Hot rod compressor. Richard Fields, 52, of Phillipsburg, reported that the following items were taken from the front of his residence in Phillipsburg: a 4-foot compressor with hot rod on the side, valued at $50, a yellow self-propelled mower valued at $50, and miscellaneous lawn hand tools valued at $10. If you have any information, call the police. Mess around and find out. Sean Klinger, 32, of Phillipsburg, was wanted in Clearfield County. Police located him at the Phillipsburg something. Phillipsburg Mini Mart. Okay. Let's see what else we might have. We have the Osceola Elementary participated in Read Across America. Voorhees Blues Band to begin blues nights at the Dead Canary. Okay, and we have the Memory Lane, 1975. The Phillipsburg mayor collects parking meter coins. And that's exciting. They pulled that out of the archive. Right over here. There you can see what downtown Phillipsburg looked like in 1975. Pretty much what it looked like right now, except maybe the cars. Here we have the Star of the Week, Chad Boffman. It says Divine Intervention, a member of Company 17, Morse Township. We are blessed to have Chad Boffman as our fire chief. This morning, Chad was not scheduled to work at his employment. He showed up anyway because he showed up to work. He was within minutes of the fire call in Kylertown. Chad showed up. You showed up an awful lot in this. Chad showed up, worked with a neighbor of the fire victim to place a ladder to the third floor where a family was trapped. Chad went in the house without any gear and rescued the family. It was a miracle. Chad, we at Company 17 community are grateful. Okay, I will say there's Chad, and he does deserve notice for that. Personally, I think talking about divine intervention and miracles is a bit much. And have this bit of news for folks too. If you are in the habit of going camping at Raystown Lake in the summer, think again, because the Raystown campgrounds, along with many other campgrounds across the state, are going to be closed indefinitely because of our friends at Doge. So there's that. And I'm having trouble reading, but I'm sure whatever Carrie had to say isn't that important. And I think that's all the news we got for now. Oh, I do want to mention this for anybody that might actually watch these. And if you remember a couple of weeks ago, there was an article about the history of our beloved cowtail. And I said I would try to get a hold of that for people who don't live in the area and would read the paper. And I did get that from Coach Caslow. And I finally got around to putting it up. With the help of AI, I did a audio book version of it, basically. And you can find that on my YouTube. And I also shared it on my two Facebooks. So it's an interesting article for anyone from the area, especially those of us who spent any time down at Cowtail. And that'll be it for now. We'll see you later. And by the way, Carrie, I used to watch Hill Street Blues every week.
And that's the way it is.